Hello everyone. This is a quick introduction to Module 3. You should have started working on Module 3 by now, or at least taken a look at some of the assignments. So this module is sort of a continuation of Module 2. In Module 2 we learn about persuasion, and then in Module 3 we're going to apply your knowledge of persuasion to your next essay assignment. Now this next essay is not actually an essay, it's more of a project. So we're going to be doing two projects, one right after another. We're going to do this one and then we'll do the annotated bibliography in Module 4. So they're not actually essay assignments, but they do count as an essay. So for this project, you actually have three choices, and one of them is a standard essay if you choose to do so. If you like to write a standard 5-paragraph essay, then you're welcome to do that. But your other options are a little bit shorter and perhaps something that might be a little bit more fun or something that's more useful. And that is to either write a newspaper opinion article or a letter to a member of Congress. So the newspaper opinion article would be something that you might read in your local newspaper. You'll see that a lot of people who have opinions will write in. A lot of times they're experts in some area, and so they've done some research, and then they present an article that's usually pretty one-sided, sometimes addresses an opposing view, but there's one side that's very clear. And then the letter to a Congress member or member of a Senate is fine, either federal level or state level. You choose an issue that you see presented. If you're interested in education right now, there's a pretty big issue with the budget and education in Kansas, so you could look at that if you wanted to. And then you would choose a congressperson to write to and then just address your letter to them very formally, provide reasons why, statistics, evidence, that sort of thing. There's lots of examples and useful resources in the module. You only need to look at those resources for the project that you choose. So I know there's a lot of information in there, but once you've chosen your project, then you can just use those resources. The other things that you'll be doing in this module, you'll have a short quiz over rhetorical appeals, which goes along with our discussion of persuasion. And you'll also have an assignment where you turn in either your controlling idea or thesis statement for your project. The earlier you turn that in, the more likely I will be able to respond to you before the end of the module. If you have any questions about your topic, you're more than welcome to email me as well. The other thing that you're doing in this module is the revision journal. Now the revision journal, you're going to make 4 entries throughout the semester so you're going to do this more than once, and you can't complete this until you've received the feedback on your response essay. So keep an eye out in the gradebook for that, and you should be able to complete that here within a few days. I've already started grading those essays. But you do have to wait for my comments to be able to do that. So that's Module 3 in a nutshell. Up next, for the next 3 modules after this one will be devoted to our research paper. You'll be choosing a research topic, doing an annotated bibliography, and then writing the paper itself. This is the big component in Comp 2, so this is the thing that students are often dreading or looking forward to, depending on who you are. So you might be thinking about, in long term, what you might want to do a research paper over. Encourage you to think of topics that you actually want to do some research on. So you might start brainstorming a little bit. There will be information that's open pretty soon in Module 4 that you can look at if you want to get started on that. So I hope you have a great week, and I look forward to reading your writing.